Icon series.
Good morning, children. In the previous class, we have already learned about the numbers. In that topic, what we have studied, just once we reveal about it. Writing the numbers in ascending and descending order, and writing the place value and face value of a particular digit in the given number, and what is less than and what is greater than, that also we discussed about that, and about Roman numerals and Indo-Arabic numerals also we have studied. Now, using this knowledge, we are going to study about the second lesson. The second lesson is fundamental operations. The topic name is fundamental operations. What are the fundamental operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These are called the fundamental operations. How many operations are there? There are four operations. Four fundamental operations are there in the arithmetic. What are they? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, children. So, now using the fundamental operations, let us practice some problems. In this topic, very in the beginning, one simple exercise is there. This is a review exercise. By keeping the heading ready study. Okay. First one is A. In the A section, answer the following is there. Answer the following. What we have to answer here? First question, see. There are some questions. Okay. In them, let us discuss about 1, 4, 6. 1. What is the first question? If 4,562 plus 1,324 is equal to 5,886, what is 5,886 minus 4,562? That is the question mark. Okay. Observe the two numbers. Sum of the two numbers is 5,886 given. Now, from this point, he asked one question here. What is 5,886 minus 4,562? That means here, sum of the two numbers is 5,886. Now, in the question, sum of the two numbers minus here, first number is there. Sum of the two numbers minus first number. If we subtract the first number from the sum of the two numbers, then what we get? We get the second number. That means 1324 we get. Why? Because sum of the two numbers is 5,886. Here, from the sum means what here? Addition. From this result, he is subtracting the first number. If we subtract the first number, then we get the second number. If you want to get the second number, what you have to do? From the sum, you have to subtract the first number. So, that is the key point involved in this. Okay, children. So, here, what we have to write means that is equal to, okay, 1324. 1324. Just to check your answer, you do subtraction thereafter. 5,886 minus 4,562. 6 minus 2, 4. 8 minus 6, 2. 8 minus 5, 3. 5 minus 4, 1. 1, 3, 2, 4 is what? Okay, children. So, the main point we have to study here, if the sum of the two numbers is given, then to get the first number, we have to subtract the second number from that. If you want to get the second number from the sum, you have to subtract the first. So, first number is equal to their sum minus second number. Second number is equal to their sum minus first number. Okay, children. Now, let us go to the next question. Fourth question. What is 5025 plus 0 equal to? Question mark. Here what is added? 0 is added. You know that 0 has no value. 0 has no value. That's why if we add 0 to any number, we get back the same number. Okay, children. Here 0 is added to 5025. Then what is the result? We get the same number. That is, we get back the same number. Why? Because 0 has no value. 0 means nothing. That's why if we add 0 to this, again we get what is the answer here? The result is 5025. Next. Now, what is 5000? Now, sixth one say, what is 5025 minus 5025? Equal to. In this problem, observe, the same number is subtracted from the given number. Here the given number and the number which is subtracted, both are same. Same number is subtracted from the given number 5025. So, then in this case what we get? 0 we get. Why? Because from the given number the same number is subtracted, both are equal here. That's why if after subtraction we get 0. 5000. So here answer, what is the result here? 0. In the margin you can check this answer. 5025 minus 5025. That is equal to 0. 5 minus 5 0. 2 minus 2 0. Okay. 0. The total result is 0. Finally we are getting 0. Why we are getting 0? Because the same number is subtracted from the given. That's why we are getting 0. Now, come to next one. B. Roman number B. Multiply the following multiplications. Okay. In the first chapter, already we studied about the multiplication. So, to check your knowledge in this just review exercise, he has given this ERP. Okay, that question is given to you. Multiply the following. What we have to multiply? See, A. Fourth one. In the Roman B, some problems are there. Just for your understanding, I will teach fourth one, fifth one, and seventh. Now see fourth one. 156 into 4. 156 into 4. B. Fourth question. 156 into 4. Here, 156 is a 3-digit number. There are 3 digits, units, tens, hundreds. 3 digits are there. 156 into 4. 4 is a single digit number. So, we are going to learn multiplying a 3-digit number with a single digit. Okay, 3-digit number is to be multiplied with a single digit. So, you see here, 156, how to multiply? I explain. 156 into 4. Now, you start the multiplication from right to left. What is the digit in the units place? 6. Multiply 6 with 4 first. 6 into 4. 6 4s are 24. Now, write 4 here. 4 cancel and write here. Now 2 is there, keep in mind. Next second place digit, 5 is there. 5 into 4. What is 5 into 4? 5 into 4, 20. For this 20, here 2 is there now. 4 is straight already we wrote there, and 2 is there previous, so that 2 we have to add. 20 plus 2. How much? 22. Now 2 strike off right here, and here the 2 is there. Keep in mind. Now multiply the 100 plus digit with 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 plus here, how much is there? 2 is there. 4 plus 2, 6. So 156 into 4 is equal to 624. Okay, children. 4 6 are 24. 4 is written here. 2 is there. 4 5 are 20 plus 2 22. And 2 is there. 4 ones are 4 plus 2 6. 624. Like this, we show the multiplication. Now, fifth one say 305 into 10. 305 into 10. Here, the number 305, it is to be multiplied with 10. With 10 we have to multiply. So 305 into 10. So according to your habit, how should you solve this? First you multiply with 0. 0 5s are 0. 0 zeros are 0. 0 3s are 0. Next you multiply with 1. That means 155. 1 zeros are 0. 1 3s are. Now add 0 5 0 3. 3050. 3050. So 305 into 10 is equal to 3050. And here a simple logical point is that if a number is multiplied with 10, simply we give 0 at the last. At the end of this number we give 10. If the number is suppose multiplied with 100, then in writing the answer, first you see in 100 how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. So simply you keep 2 zeros at the last of this number. That means the number is 305. Now here simply keep 2 zeros. This is like this. Okay. Now you see, suppose when the same number is multiplied with 1000, what will you do? Write the number 305, and how many zeros are there here? 3 zeros are there. So simply keep 3 zeros. Okay, at the end of that number. Now, so this is the process of easy process of multiplying a number with 10, 100,000, etc. This is actual multiplication. This is without actual multiplication, just by observing the order in that we are multiplying very easily. Okay, children. So now come to seventh one. What it is here? 48. Seventh one, see. 48 into 27. This is the multiplication. 2-digit number is multiplied with a 2-digit number. A 2-digit number is to be multiplied by a 2-digit number. So here 48 is to be multiplied by 27. So in this multiplication, we multiply the first number with 27. How should we multiply? First, multiply with 7. First number is 7. With 7 you multiply. Multiply 48 with 7. That means with unit digit we multiply. After that, we multiply with the 10th digit. That means 2. With 2 we multiply. So first of all, now multiply 48 with 7. 8 into 7. 8 into 7 must be 8 sevens are 56. So strike of 6 right in the units place. Now 5 is there, keep in mind. Now multiply 4 with 7. 4 sevens are 28. 4 sevens are 28. 28 plus here what is there? 5 is there. 28 plus 5. How much? 32. Write 33 here. Look at it. Now multiply the number 48 next with 2. So the multiplication is 2. 2 into 8. 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. Strike of 6. Write 6 in the tens place. Why? Because we are multiplying with the tens place digit. That's why write 6 in the tens place. Okay, 2 8s are 16. 1 is there. Keep 1 in mind. Okay. Now multiply 4 with 2 here. 4 into 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus here before what is there here? 1. 1 is in your mind already. So 8 plus 1, 9. Now add 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 1296. Like this, we show the multiplication. This is a habitual method because we have already studied in the first chapter. So 1290. Like this is the process of multiplication. Okay, children. Next, come to C. In C, what is there? Divide the following. Some division problems are there. How many division problems are there here? 12 division sums are given for you. 12 division sums are there. So now you are going to learn about division just by taking your sums and this mud. Okay. Divide the following. Fourth one, 58 divided by 8. So to solve the division problem easily, first of all, you all must thorough with the tables. If the students are well in tables, then easily you can show the divisions and multiplications and whatever it may be, you can do very easily. So be perfect in the tables. Be perfect in the tables. Okay, children. Now we are going to the C. Yes, okay. See, children. Divide the following. First one, see. 58 divided by 8. This is the question. So here a two-digit number is to be divided with a single digit 8. So as usually you will write 58 here and you are going to show the division with 8. So read 8 table. Okay, nearer to 58. So everybody knows that 8. 8 6 are 48. 8 7 are 56. 8 6 are 48. See children. 8 6 are 48. 8 7 are 56. 8 8 are 64. Okay. See here. 8 7 are 56. 56 is very near to 58 and it is less than 58. Small. 8 8s are 64. We are getting more number. 64 is greater than 58. That's why here 8 times so there is no possibility to take take 8. 8 times. 8 times not possible. That's why 7 times only we take. Why? Because if we take 8 means 8 are 64. 64 is greater than 58. That's why 7 times only we have to select. So 8 sevens are 56. 8 divides 48 nearly 7 times. 8 sevens are 56. What is the remainder? 2 is the remainder. Okay. This is for question. After division, we are getting one result. That result is called a question. It's called a question. And something is remained. Something is remained here last. This is called remainder. This is called a remainder. So in this division, the quotient is 7 and the remainder is 2. Okay, children. Like this we show the division. Here 58 is called a dividend. 58 is called a dividend. 58 is divided. By which number it was divided? With 8. With 8 it was divided. 8 is called a divisor. 58 is called dividend. And 8 is called a divisor. They are giving the naming also here. 58 is the dividend. Dividend is equal to 58. Divisor. Divisor is equal to 8. Remainder. Remainder is equal to 2. If you want to check your division, there is a division fact is there. It is a division fact. What is the division fact? The division fact is division rule, or we can call it as division rule or division fact. What is that? Division rule, division rule. If you want to check, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient, divisor into quotient plus remainder. Plus remainder. This is the division rule. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Using this rule, you can check your division. Okay. What is the here divisor? What is the divisor? 8. What is the quotient? Quotient is 7. Plus remainder. What is the remainder here? 2. 8 sevens are 56 plus 2. 8 sevens are 56 plus 2. 56 plus 2 is 58. 56 plus 2 is equal to 50. Like this you can check your division work. This is the process of division. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So to check your division, what you have to do? To check your division, what you have to do? Multiply the divisor and quotient and add the remainder. Add the remainder. Then after completion, you will get a dividend. This is the division fact. So using this you can check your division. Okay children. Now like this you practice 85 divided by 6. Sixth one. 85 divided by 6. 2-digit number 85. 1-digit number 6. 85. We are going to divide 85 with 6. Okay. So here the dividend is 85. Divisor is 6. Here dividend is to be divided by divisor. Now you know that 6 step. Okay. What is now read the 6 step. Here 8 is greater than 6, so 1 time is 6 ones are 6. 2 remainder. Now from the dividend we bring down the next 5 you take. First of all, what 6 ones are 6 1 time. 8 minus 6 is 2. Now bring down one number from the dividend. That means 5 is to be taken. So 25. Now read 6 steps. 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24. 6 5s are 30 more. So here 6 4s are 24. Remainder is 1. This is the remainder. This is the quotient. Okay, children. So here 6 divides 85. How many times means 14 times we say. 14 6 are 84. What is the remainder? 1. To check your division fact, or to check your division answer, what you have to do? Multiply the divisor. With the quotient. Quotient is quotient plus add. What is the divisor here? 6. What is the quotient? 14. Add the remainder. What is the remainder? 1. Okay. 14 6 are how much? 84. Add 1. 84 plus 1 is 85. Like this we check the division one. So this point keep in mind, don't forget. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Look at it. Now come to the next one. 12th. 705 divided by 7. That one is 705 divided by 7. A 3-digit number is to be divided by a single digit 7. So 705 divided by 7. As usually you can do the dividend. Oh, you are thorough with the 70. So see, 7 ones are first 7. 7 minus 7, 0. Okay. Now bring down the number 0. 7 zeros are 0. Now take next from the dividend we bring down another number. 7 zeros are 0. 5 is the remainder. 5 is the remainder. 7 first one time, 7 ones are 7, 7 minus 7, 0. Now from the dividend, we bring down the next number. 0 is to take. 7 zeros are 0. 7 zeros are 0. Now, from the dividend, next number you bring down. What is the next number? 5. That 5 is to be taken here. How many times? 0 times. 7 zeros are 0. That's why 0 times. 7 zeros are 0. Now 5 minus 0 is 5. So 5 is the remainder. 100 is the quotient. This is quotient. This is remainder. This one is called dividend. 705 what we call dividend. And this is called divisor. So, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now, you are going to check your division. Okay. So, here, dividend. What is the dividend? 705. Dividend is equal to divisor. What is the divisor? 7. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. What is the quotient? 100. Plus, what is the remainder? Remainder is 5. Now, 700 plus 5. That is equal to 705. We got the dividend. So, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Like this, after completion of the division, you can check your division. So, here, what we studied here, fundamental operations. In all these models, we studied about the fundamental operations. What are the fundamental operations means? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So, basically there are 4 fundamental operations are there. Using these 4 fundamental operations, we can solve the problems. Okay, children, that is the review exercise. Now, come to some key points and some properties are there. Let us study about the properties also. We introduced about first addition. In the 4 fundamental operations, the first one is addition. What is meant by addition? First of all, number 1, addition. Addition. Okay, children. Addition. What is meant by addition? In the addition, what we have to do? Addition means combining 2 or more numbers together. Combining 2 or more numbers together is called the addition. That is the definition of addition. Combining 2 or more numbers together is called addition. Okay, children. And addition means we use this word plus represents addition. What is the symbol of the term? What is the symbol of the term plus? Symbol plus. And for addition we can use another one also. Sum. Sum means plus only. Sum means. So here addition is also called as sum also we can use. Find the sum of, suppose, find the sum of 79 and 21. Okay, for example. Add. Otherwise, what we can write? What is the sum of? What is the sum of 79 and 21? So, here what is the main? What is the operation here? We are taking this operation, addition operation we are taking. What is the sum of? Otherwise, okay, we can ask this question as what is the sum of or what is the addition of? Add the 2 numbers, find the sum of the 2 numbers, right? So you know it, addition. Okay, children. Now let us study. See, children. Now we are going to study about the operations individually. That means what? First one is addition. Addition operation. Addition of 4-digit numbers. In the lower classes, that means in your previous class, already we have studied about 1-digit numbers, addition of 1-digit number, 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers. Okay. Let us come up step by step. So here, addition of 4-digit numbers. It's now 4-digit numbers. It's now 4-digit numbers. Take one 4-digit number. From exercise 2.1, take one 4-digit numbers. 4 sevens, 4 threes. Okay. This is one problem from your exercise 2.1 and A1 question. First question is add or find the sum of. Find the sum. So 4-digit numbers, I have taken 4-digit numbers. First of all, what we do in this section, we write the two numbers one below the other. We write the numbers one below the other according to the place values. Units place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands. 7,000 plus 777, all sevens only. 7,777. Now take the second number. Here also all threes only there. So write 3,333. Okay. Like this, the two numbers we write one below the other. These are called addends. What we call addends. This number and that number. The two numbers are called addends. So we write the two numbers one below the other. Now add. First of all, you take in the step 1 you take units place digits. Digits in the units place. That means units place. Here I am writing for your clearance. Units digits. Units place. What are the units digits here? 7 and 3. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So 7 ones plus 3 ones. 7 ones plus 3 ones. 10 ones are there. Okay now. So strike up 0 and write in the units place. And 1 is there now. That one should be carried out to the next tens place. 1 should be carried out here. 1. So here now I take the tens place digits. Here tens place, now tens place digits. Tens place digits. Here 1 carried. 1 is carried. Now 7 tens are there. 7 tens plus 3 tens. 3 tens. 1 is the carried 10. It was carried. Why? Because when you are adding units digits 7 plus 3, 10 you got now. 10 means what? 1 0. So here 1 10 is there now. That one is carried 10. That's why we are calling this as carried 10. Next here 7 tens are there, 3 tens are there. Totally now how much here? 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 tens. How much? 11 tens. 11 tens are there. 11 tens means what here? 10 plus 1, 11. That means 10 tens make 100. 10 tens makes 100. That's why here what we write here? 11 means here what we write here? 1 we write here and 1 we write in the hundreds place. Because 10 tens make 100, that's why that 1 we write here in the hundreds place. 1, this is carried 100. That is what? Carried 100. Now come to hundreds place. Hundreds place digits. Now 1 is the carried 100. 1 carried 100. Next plus 700s are there here. And next 300s are there. Finally 1100. How much? 1100s. 1100s are there. 1100s means what here? 10 hundreds plus 100. 10 hundreds make 1000. 10 hundreds make 1000. In this 10 plus 1, 11 hundreds are there. 10 hundreds make 1000. That's why we write here 1 we write here and here we write. 10 hundreds make 1000. That's why 1 we write here 1000 and 1 we write here. So now I add thousands. Come to thousands place now. Digits. Carried 1001. 1 carried 1000 plus here 7000 plus here 3000. Total how much? 11,000. 11,000. So here we write 11. Once you check 7 plus 3 10 0. 1 is there here. 7 plus 3 10 plus 11. Here 1 11 1 1 here 11. So this is the addition of 4 digit numbers. Okay, after addition you got some result you got. What is the result? Unit 10, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 11,000, 110. 11,110. In this addition, how many digits are there in this total? How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits are there. 5 digits are there. That means sum of in the addition of or in the sum of 4 digit numbers, sometimes we may get 5 digits also. In some cases we get 4 digits only. Sometimes we get 5 digits. Sum of 4 digit numbers is sum of 4 digit numbers gives 5 digit number. Okay. Why? Because here regrouping is there. Here regrouping. I showed the regrouping. If there is no regrouping, then we get only 4 digit number. Okay. So one more question.